What's up, people? I have a tag video today. I discovered the new to Booktube tag and thought it would be fun to go ahead and do it on my channel, just as a way for you guys to get to know me a little bit more. I wasn't tagged, I just wanted to do it. So I have the questions written in here. So yeah, hopefully this video won't be too long. Where are you joining us from? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. How old are you? I'm 33 years old. I just turned 33 in November. Why did you join Booktube? I joined Booktube for conversation and community. I wanted to be a part of the literary discussion and add my voice as a woman of color to that conversation, and also wanted to create community with like thinkers, or even thinkers who may not be like thinkers, but who are open enough to express opinions intellectually and bring forward good conversation. What is the meaning behind your name? So I am a librarian, obviously. I have been in libraries for 17 years. I created the blog Dope Librarian about 4 years ago, and it was just a random thing. Like, I have no idea where I got that from. I just decided to proclaim myself dope. I'm just now starting to believe that I'm a dope person, but I am. What types of books do you read and want to discuss? I read across genres, but I love literary fiction, particularly literary fiction of the African diaspora, contemporary African literature, African American lit, Afro-Latino, anything where there's the African person. And I also love a good YA high fantasy novel. That is my favorite thing to do, is to listen to a good YA fantasy novel. And I'm just now getting into graphic novels. I'm starting to develop a nice collection. Those are some of my graphic novels there. Who are some of your favorite authors? I mentioned in my last video that Zadie Smith is one of my all-time favorite. My others are Colson Whitehead, and of course Chimamanda and Ngozi Adichie. I adore her, and that's all that I'll say. I have other favorite authors, but those three, if they put out a book, I typically read what they have to put out. What's the last book you read? I think this counts as a book, but this is the last thing I read. I actually just read it last night. This is this is issue 4 of the first volume of Snot Girl. It's about a girl who is a social media personality. She's a blogger, and she is covering up her issue with allergies, hence the word Snot Girl. So she meets another young lady, and she ends up killing the young lady that she meets, and in the next volume, or the next issue, the girl ends up not being dead. So there's a lot of confusion going on, and the story is just beginning to open up, and it's got my full attention. What are you currently reading? Please, no judgment here. It's taken me some time. I'm almost done. Look, just so close, so close. I can finish this today if I had the time to do it. But I'm almost done this, and I've actually have an idea of how I'm going to review it. It's coming. It's coming. I'm also reading or listening to the second book to The Young Elites. I don't know if I'm going to finish it because I do not remember what happened in The Young Elites. I actually forgot the name of this second book. What do you use for bookmarks? Everything. For a very long time I was using this. This is the map to the National Museum of African American History and Culture for this book, because this is where I bought the book. Any piece of paper that I can get my hands on, I use it as a bookmark. Right now I have an actual bookmark in here. It's cute. show us your current TBR. This is my current TBR. This shelf right here, I am actually going to go through this and weed out what I feel like I'm actually not going to get to, and just have an honest conversation with myself and get rid of those. Which do you prefer? Hardcover, paperback, ebook, or the physical book? Owning or borrowing? All of it. I prefer all of it. For ebooks, I prefer audiobooks and not the text, because I prefer the physical book when I'm reading a book. What book or series got you into reading? I remember picking up when in high school, when I decided that I wanted to do my own literature reading. I remember getting Fly Girl by Omar Tyree. Again, I was 16 years old, young and silly. I enjoyed it then. I'm sure I can pick it up now and just not like it at all. It was good then. I actually gave it to my little cousin and shared it with my friends. It was the book of that moment. I actually remember reading the Percy Jackson series, and my parents gave me a lot of books. My mom gave me A Cry in the Night by Mary Higgins Clark. That was a mystery book. It was weird but entertaining. And my dad gave me a collection of short stories by Langston Hughes, and that was what got me into really enjoying African American literature. How did you discover Booktube? I don't remember. I have no idea how I discovered Booktube. It's just, I'm always on YouTube. What challenges do you think you'll face with your channel? Consistency. In my last video I said that I'm going back to school. 2017, this Booktube channel is my project, but we'll see how it works out with school. Of course, school will take priority. And where else can we find you? I am on Twitter, Dope Librarian, and of course my blog that is not active. So if you find it, it's a work in progress. I'm working on it. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but it's there. I have some reviews of other books on there. This was fun. Catch you guys in my next video.